Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a very interesting topic for today's show in which it is people need to be more supportive of one another. So let's get right into this. We got enough going on in today's society. We don't need to be adding to that. We don't need to be tearing each other down all the time for every tiny little thing. We need to be more supportive of one another, ladies and gentlemen. It's so important. And um, I'm going to give you an example. You know, when I'm promoting my shows, right, and I put them on all the platforms that I have and all the social media sites that I have and stuff like that. Like one of them is TikTok, right? And I promote my show onto there, and then I get this person asking me, why is this type of video on TikTok? Who cares? I'm doing business. I'm helping to promote my shows. You know, People got to stop doing all this negative stuff. Like, oh, why is this promoted onto here? That's not for us. Oh, this shouldn't be on. This not should not be promoted onto this site. If it's nothing illegal, you know, it shouldn't be a problem. People have to stop all this nitpicking and stuff like that. Because you know what? It's easy to nitpick at every tiny little thing and look for the negative in everything and in everybody all the time. We gotta stop all that nonsense. You know. I'll give you another example. Like for in regards to my internet store, Zazzle.com that I have, right? I've had people tell me, "Oh, that's all BS. Oh, no one's gonna buy nothing." And all this negativity. I wasn't raised like that. You know, I was raised that if you don't like what you're looking at, then don't look at it. If you don't like what you're listening to, then don't listen to it. Go somewhere else. And then when we're doing advocacy for so many years and working for so many agencies for so long, you know, I've um I've also found other ways, like with talking to people and to uh and to really help people and stuff. You know, I'll give you a perfect example. A few years ago, when my husband had eye surgery and he was out of work for 2.5 years, and he was home and he was working on his computer, like making websites and writing his book and stuff like that, and uh, like when he felt up to it and stuff, and then he would always ask me, Anthony, what do you think about this? You know, and the way that I was always raised, even if something is not your particular cup of tea, you can always look for the good in things, and that's what I do. And I would tell him, Anya, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. And I would always say, forget about what anybody else thinks. What about what you think? Do you like what you created? And normally he would say, yes, I do. And I would say, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Nobody else did that work but you. You know? And then when he was finished creating whatever he was making, I would promote the heck out of it. I would blast that sucker out there, and I would talk highly and I would praise his work, and I would make it sound like it's gold and stuff like that. I would promote it on all the platforms, on all the social media pages that I have and stuff. That's what I would do, you know, and um, that's like what we need to do for one another, ladies and gentlemen. We really do. I remember all this negativity and nonsense and stuff like that, and you know, um, we got enough going on in society today. Seriously, we don't need to add to that. You know, so we need to be more supportive of one another. We really do. We honestly and truthfully do. You know, and I'll give you another example. I'm a registered Democrat, okay? But I still watch the Republican debates. And as a matter of fact, there are some of the Republican candidates uh, that I agree with on some of the things that they were saying. We got to learn how to work together, ladies and gentlemen, not just as, oh, it's just me or it's just them and that's it. It's an us thing. We got to work together. You know, that's how we get things done. We compromise. We talk about things. We compromise. We get things done. None of this just us or just them. No. Seriously, honestly, you know. And here's the other thing. We really have to, help the Republican candidates in regards to the fact that because nobody wants Trump in office again, really. So we got to help them to build themselves up so that they can have a much more professional Republican candidate, okay, to represent the Republican Party. Trump is a horrible person, and he's not the right person to represent that party. So we got to help them out, honestly, seriously. We need to work together, ladies and gentlemen, not just as just me or just them or whatever. No, no, we don't get anywhere like that. We don't. And I've had people tell me, well, you're only supposed to agree with what the Democrats say. No, there's plenty of Democrats out there that I disagree with a lot of the things that they say and do and stuff. Honestly. And I call people out on their stuff. I honestly do. And we need to work together. We honestly do. Not we gotta stop this just me, just how it. No. It's an us thing. It's an us thing. But we gotta work together. Honestly, and help one another. That's how we get things done properly. Seriously. Proper open communication, which also includes listening to one another. Listening, the ears, honestly. And compromising, talking things out, compromising. That's how we get things done. Seriously. But anyways, I wanted to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys can check out all the items on there. I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.